Hi. In this video, we will take a look at some of the most notorious and spectacular burglaries in history. From the Great Train Robbery of 1963, to the Hatton Garden Safe Deposit Company burglary of 2015, these are the heists that have captivated the public's imagination and have become part of criminal folklore. Join us as we delve into the planning, execution, and aftermath of these daring robberies. The Great Train Robbery was a robbery of a Royal Mail train that occurred on August 8, 1963, in Buckinghamshire, England. A group of 15 men, led by Bruce Reynolds, tampered with the railway signals to stop the Glasgow to London mail train and stole £2.6 million, equivalent to over £50 million or $63 million today, in cash and valuables. The robbery was meticulously planned and executed, with the robbers using inside information from an insider, and took place in the early hours of the morning. The robbers uncoupled the engine and the first two carriages from the rest of the train and took them to a remote location, where they used a stolen postal van to transfer the stolen money and valuables to a waiting truck. The police investigation was hindered by the lack of forensic evidence, and most of the robbers were not caught until several months later. Of the 15 men involved, only 3 were sentenced to 30 years in prison, and the rest received shorter sentences. However, many of the stolen banknotes were later recovered, and most of the stolen cash was eventually returned to the banks. The Great Train Robbery is considered one of the most famous and audacious heists in British criminal history and has been the subject of numerous books, films, and television programs. It has also been the inspiration for other train robberies. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist occurred on March 18, 1990, when 2 thieves posing as police officers gained entry to the museum in Boston, Massachusetts, and stole 13 priceless works of art, including paintings, drawings, and sculptures. The total estimated value of the stolen art is over $500 million. The thieves entered the museum by telling the night guard that they were investigating a disturbance. Once inside, they tied up the guards, and over the next hour, they stole several masterpieces, including a Vermeer painting, The Concert, and a Rembrandt painting, Storm on the Sea of Galilee. The paintings have not been recovered. The FBI and the Boston Police Department have been investigating the case, but the artwork has not been found. The FBI has identified suspects in the case, but no one has been charged. The museum has offered a $10 million reward for information leading to the recovery of the stolen art. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist is considered one of the most significant art thefts in history and is still one of the largest unsolved art thefts in the world. Despite the lack of recovery of the stolen art, the Gardner Museum has continued to thrive and remains a popular tourist attraction. The Pink Panthers is the name given to a loosely organized group of jewel thieves, believed to be from the Balkans, who are known for their audacious heists and have stolen over $500 million worth of jewelry from luxury stores in Europe, the Middle East, Asia, and the United States. They are called Pink Panthers because one of the first jewels they stole was a diamond ring worth $23.5 million, which was in the shape of a pink panther. The group is thought to have been active since the 1990s, and they have been linked to over 380 robberies in 35 countries. They are known for their elaborate planning and execution of heists, often involving multiple thieves and the use of disguises and fake identities. They are also known for their ability to quickly and efficiently fence the stolen jewels. The Pink Panthers are considered to be one of the most successful and sophisticated jewelry theft groups in the world. They have been the subject of numerous documentaries and movies. Interpol has been working with law enforcement agencies around the world to track down the members of the group and recover the stolen jewels. It's important to note that Pink Panthers is not a single organization or a group of people, it is an informal name that is used to describe various criminals who are involved in jewelry thefts, many of them originating from the former Yugoslavia, but it's not confirmed if they are working together or not, hence their modus operandi has led to be described as Pink Panthers. The Harry Winston heist was a robbery that occurred on December 4, 2008, in Paris, France. A group of armed robbers entered the Harry Winston store on Avenue Montaigne and stole over $108 million worth of diamonds, jewels, and watches. The robbers were able to evade security guards and escape with the loot in just under 5 minutes. The robbers were 6 men, all of whom were wearing dark clothing and masks. They were able to gain entry to the store by using a sledgehammer to break through the front door. Once inside, they quickly overpowered the security guards and made off with the jewels. The police arrived within minutes, but the robbers were able to escape in a car. The police were able to recover some of the stolen jewels, and several people were arrested in connection with the robbery. However, most of the stolen jewels have not been recovered. The Harry Winston store was closed for several days after the robbery, but it has since reopened. The Harry Winston heist is considered one of the most significant jewelry thefts in history and one of the biggest in France. It's also known as one of the most spectacular robbery in the history of Paris. The Harry Winston heist is still under investigation by the French police, however, many of the stolen items have not been recovered. The Hatton Garden Safe Deposit Company burglary occurred over the Easter holiday weekend of April 3 to 6, 2015, in London, England. A group of criminals, known as the Diamond Weasers, broke into the Hatton Garden Safe Deposit Company and stole an estimated £200 million, about $264 million, worth of gold, jewels, and cash. The group of thieves, all of whom were elderly, broke into the safe deposit company by drilling through the concrete wall of the vault. They were able to gain access to the safety deposit boxes by using a heavy-duty drill and a hydraulic ram. Over the course of the weekend, they stole a large amount of cash and jewels, including gold bars, diamond rings, and precious stones. The police were called to the scene on April 7, 2015, and an investigation was launched. Several arrests were made in connection with the robbery, and many of the stolen items were recovered. However, much of the stolen cash and jewels have not been recovered. The Hatton Garden Safe Deposit Company burglary is considered one of the largest burglaries in British history and one of the most significant safe deposit heists in the world. The group of criminals were all elderly men, most of them retired, who had a long criminal history, and they were sentenced to prison for their crime. The Hatton Garden Safe Deposit Company burglary has been the subject of numerous books, films, and television programs, and it's considered one of the most interesting and spectacular heists in the history of London. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed learning about these notorious and spectacular burglaries. If you found this video informative and interesting, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel to stay updated with our upcoming videos. We are working hard to create more engaging and informative content that will educate and entertain you. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to never miss out on our latest uploads. We value your support and feedback, so please leave a comment below and let us know what kind of content you would like to see in the future. Once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.